It started with a whisper, on the outskirts of a quiet town, where the trees seemed to lean in just a little too close and the wind hummed secrets through the leaves. There stood an old house, known as the Lantern Hill Manor. Most people avoided it. It had been abandoned for decades, its walls creaking under the weight of time and forgotten memories. But Emma Caldwell wasn't like most people. She had always been curious, a dreamer, someone who believed that every shadow held a story waiting to be told. When her parents moved into the caretaker's cottage beside Lantern Hill, she was instantly drawn to the towering old house. One evening, as the sun dipped behind the trees, Emma wandered toward the manor. Pushing open the rusted gate, she stepped onto the overgrown path. The air was thick with silence, except for the occasional hoot of an owl. She felt a shiver, not of fear, but of anticipation. Then she heard it, a whisper. "Hello," she called out. There was no answer, only the faintest sound of laughter, like the wind playing tricks. Her heart raced. Was she imagining things? Then, a voice, soft, uncertain, floated through the air. "You can hear me?" Emma froze. Her mind told her to run, but her heart told her to stay. So she whispered back, "Yes." And that's how she met Oliver, the ghost of Lantern Hill. Oliver was unlike any ghost Emma had ever imagined. He wasn't eerie or frightening. He was kind, with a mischievous streak. At first, he was only a whisper in the wind, but as the days passed, he became clearer. A shimmer in the air, a flicker in the candlelight, a shadow that didn't belong. Soon, Emma could see him, a boy around her age, dressed in old-fashioned clothes, his eyes filled with curiosity. "I've been alone for so long," Oliver admitted one night as they sat by a cracked window, staring at the stars. "People come and go, but no one ever listens. Until you." Emma felt a pang of sadness. "How did you become, a ghost?" Oliver hesitated. "I don't remember everything, just that this was my home, and then it wasn't. A mystery." Emma made it her mission to help Oliver remember who he was. Together, they explored the manor, uncovering dusty journals, hidden doors, and faded paintings of people long gone. With each discovery, pieces of Oliver's past flickered into place like fireflies in the dark. But not everything in Lantern Hill Manor wanted to be remembered. The deeper Emma and Oliver delved into the house's secrets, the stranger things became. Objects moved on their own. Footsteps echoed where no one walked. And in the dim candlelight, Emma saw shadows that did not belong to Oliver. I think there's something else here," Oliver admitted one evening, his voice uncertain. Emma swallowed hard. "Like what?" He didn't answer. That night, she dreamed of voices whispering in forgotten tongues, of cold fingers brushing against her skin, of doors locking on their own. She woke up gasping, the echo of a hollow laugh ringing in her ears. Something was watching them, something old. Oliver had always avoided the east wing of the manor. It felt wrong to him, as if stepping inside would bring back things better left buried. But Emma was determined. "If we don't face it, we'll never know the truth," she insisted. So together, they pushed open the heavy doors. Inside, they found a name, carved into the wall beneath layers of dust. "Oliver Whitmore." Oliver gasped. That's my name." Memories crashed into him like a storm. He saw flashes of a life long gone. His mother's lullabies, his father's laughter, the way the lanterns on the hill would glow. And then, darkness, pain, a voice that was not his own. Emma saw the fear in his eyes. "Oliver, what happened?" His voice was barely a whisper. "I think I wasn't supposed to remember." Then, the door slammed shut behind them. The room grew cold. The shadows stretched toward them. A deep, guttural whisper filled the air. "You should not have come." Emma grabbed Oliver's hand. "Run!" They bolted, but the shadows followed, swirling around them, pulling at their clothes, whispering things too terrible to understand.